President Trump delivered a campaign-style speech in Pensacola, Florida last night and rallied support for embattled Alabama Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore. It was Mr. Trump's 35th rally in Florida since he first began his campaign for the presidency in 2015. The president is spending the weekend at his Florida resort, but he plans to travel to Mississippi today for an event that will be boycotted by two members of Congress. Errol Barnett is with the president in West Palm Beach, Florida. Errol, good morning.
Good morning. President Trump was in his favorite setting last night in front of an adoring crowd, and his speech touched on familiar themes. You had your predictable villains and heroes. He attacked the media, joked about his election opponent Hillary Clinton, but most importantly for the president, he listed issues he says have made his first year in office a success, unlike any other.
We're going to cap off an incredible first year in office.
Speaking to a roaring crowd in Pensacola, President Trump delivered a victory-style speech, flaunting his policies and reminding the crowd it is now America first. The president highlighted November's positive employment report and boasted about the number of jobs created during his time in office.
We've created more than $5 trillion in new economic wealth just in the stock market alone.
For over an hour, Mr. Trump listed campaign promises he says he's fulfilled, urging supporters to give him another ally in the Senate by voting for Alabama's Roy Moore in next week's special election.
The future of this country cannot afford to lose a seat in the very, very close United States Senate. We can't afford it, folks.
And while he wasn't afraid to again endorse Moore's controversial run, the president did avoid mention of an issue awaiting him today.
I love these guys. Look at these guys. Blacks for Trump. I love you.
Mr. Trump's decision to travel to Jackson, Mississippi, where an unexpected snowstorm has frozen the city, is causing an angry backlash. The president plans to deliver remarks to civil rights veterans before the opening of a new civil rights museum, creating friction with several African-American lawmakers.
This is not the time to be a photo op for President Trump, who has no civil rights record.
Mississippi's Democrat Congressman Benny Thompson is joining civil rights icon Congressman John Lewis in boycotting the event. In a joint statement, the lawmakers said, quote, President Trump's attendance and his hurtful policies are an insult to the people portrayed in this civil rights museum. Now, Jackson's Democrat mayor will join Lewis and Thompson in protesting the opening ceremony, all of them citing President Trump's disrespect of civil rights activists. In response, the White House says it is unfortunate lawmakers are skipping the event. They say still President Trump will honor the sacrifice of civil rights leaders. Anthony?
Errol Barnett. Thank you, Errol.